Hello, in this video I'll show you how to remove and replace the timing belt kit and water pump on Peugeot 307 and 307cc with a 2 liters petrol engine. The procedure will be similar for other Peugeot cars with the same engine. We can see the timing belt and the serpentine belt are located on the side of the engine on this vehicle, and that's the timing belt right there. So in order to get access to the timing belt, first we'll start by removing the wheel and then the mudguard. Next, we're going to remove the serpentine belt. There's the serpentine belt right there, and the pulley right there on top is on the left is the tensioner pulley. There's the tensioner pulley right there. We need a wrench, and in order to loosen the tensioner, we need to turn the tensioner anti-clockwise, and then we can remove the belt. If the video is useful, please like and comment on the video and subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this. And that's the belt removed. Next, we're going to remove the right engine mount. That's the engine mount right there. But before removing it, we're going to put a jack underneath the engine so that it holds it in place in order to remove the engine mount. And that's the engine mount out. Next, we're going to remove the timing belt upper cover. Before starting to remove the timing belt, first I'm going to show you the service manual for removal and installation of the timing belt, along with the tightening torques and locking tools that we need. First I'll show you the illustrations. We can see number 2 and 3, that's the locking tool for the flywheel. We can see that number 4 and 5, that's the two locking positions for the two camshafts. First I'm going to show you the procedure for removing the timing belt, and now I'm going to show you the procedure for installation. Next I'm going to turn the crankshaft until it's at top dead center on number 1 cylinder. We'll know when it's on top dead center at number 1 cylinder because when it's at top dead center, the timing marks on the two camshafts will align. That's the camshaft for one of the camshafts, and in that hole we can put the locking tool, and there is another hole in the engine that the locking tool goes to. That means that we're at top dead center, and that's the other camshaft where we're going to put the locking tool as well. So these are the two locking pins for the two camshafts. I'm going to install these locking pins in the hole on the two camshafts. If it doesn't want to go in, you might want to turn the crankshaft a little bit so that it goes in completely. And the two locking tools are in. Next I'm going to show you where I'm going to install the locking tool for the flywheel so that I can lock the crankshaft. The hole is just over this drive shaft. And that's the hole right there, that's the hole. And that's where I'm going to install the locking tool. This is the locking tool that I'm going to put in that hole to lock the flywheel. The locking tool goes in like that. And now I'm going to put in the locking tool. And that's the locking tool in. That means now the crankshaft is locked and the two camshafts are locked. Now that the crankshaft and the two camshafts are locked, I can remove the crankshaft pulley bolt and remove the crankshaft pulley. Next, I'm going to remove the timing belt lower cover. Next, I'm going to mark the timing belt, the position of the timing belt on the two camshafts and on the crankshaft. You should do that because then you're sure that you're putting the new timing belt in the exact same position as the last one. Now that the camshafts are locked and the crankshaft and the timing belt is marked, now I can start loosening the tensioner pulley. That's the tensioner pulley right there, size 13 socket. I'm only going to loosen the bolt. Next, I'll get an Allen key size 6, and I'll turn the tensioner pulley anti-clockwise so that it loosens the belt. And now that the belt is loose, I can remove the belt. And that's the timing belt out. Now make sure you mark the new belt on the exact same teeth as the old one. Next I'm going to remove the bolt for the tensioner pulley and remove the tensioner pulley. Next I'm going to remove and then replace the water pump. That's the water pump right there. That's one of the bolts that holds the water pump, and there is another 3 nuts holding the water pump. They're right there. After removing those nuts, we need to remove the studs as well. They're E7 socket. That's the nuts already removed. Now I'm going to remove those studs as well. And that's the studs out as well. That's it. It's all free from this side, the water pump. Now there's one more bolt on the other side that I need to remove, and then I can take out the water pump. The last bolt is right there. I'm going to remove it. Now that all the bolts are removed, I can take out the water pump. The water pump might be stuck, so I'm going to use a pry bar to pry it out a little bit. Pry it out from one side, then from the other side, and it will come out eventually. And that's the water pump out. So these are the 4 holes where the 3 studs go, and the one of the bolts that go in there. Before installing the new water pump, I should change the O-ring on this pipe right there and clean the pipe, and also I should clean the bed right there that the water pump is sitting. Now that everything is cleaned, I can put on the new water pump. That's the studs put on already. Now I'm going to put the nuts on and tighten them, and then we're done replacing the water pump. Next I'm going to remove the parasitic pulley and replace it with a new one. Next I'm going to put on the new tensioner pulley. I am only going to tighten it finger tight, and then I'm going to put on the timing belt. Now I'm going to put in the timing belt. Make sure that you put it in the right order. And that's the timing belt on around all pulleys. Next I'm going to put back on the timing belt lower cover. Next I'm going to put on the crankshaft pulley and tighten the bolt. Next I'm going to tighten the tensioner, but before tightening the tensioner I'm going to remove one of the locking tools on the exhaust camshaft, which is the left camshaft. First remove the locking tool from there and then tighten and then turn the tensioner clockwise until it's at the right position on the mark. First I'm going to turn the tensioner clockwise to tighten the belt, and then I'm going to show you the position of the tensioner mark, where exactly it is. When I tighten the belt as much as needed, I need to tighten the bolt for the tensioner pulley. Now I'm going to show you where the right position for the tensioner is. It's right there. Now I'm going to tighten the tensioner pulley to specs. Next I'm going to remove the locking tool for the flywheel and then the locking tool for the right camshaft. Next I'm going to turn the crankshaft about 10 times and see if the timing marks on the two camshafts and on the crankshaft align. Now that I've turned the crankshaft 10 times, I'll try to install the locking tool in the camshaft, in this camshaft and then the other camshaft, and then install the locking tool in the flywheel. If all the locking tools fit in correctly and the tensioner is at the right position, then that means we're done with replacing the timing belt. Now I'm going to put the locking tool for the flywheel. And the locking tool for the flywheel is also in. That means everything is okay. Here's a closer view of the locking tools for the two camshafts there in the right place. Now I'm going to show you the tensioner pulley, the position of it. That's exactly where it has to be. So that means that the belt is tight enough. Now we can remove the locking tools and then assemble everything else in the reverse order. Hopefully the video was helpful. Thank you for watching.